Hello Lefty Wannabes and welcome to my channel, Right Left Hand. It is day 340. Let's get started. We're in week 49, so we will continue writing the date, the day, the sentence, both upper and lowercase 2 times, the quote, both upper and lowercase 2 times, increasing numbers and symbols. And the sentence is 5 hexing wizard bots jump quickly. Again, we're writing that because it's a pangram containing all the letters of the alphabet, and we want to practice those letters in a variety of ways. And the quote is, "The least initial deviation from the truth is multiplied later 1,000-fold," by Aristotle. Let's go ahead and get started. As per usual, we'll write the day over in the left-hand margin. Day 340. All right. And it is December 6th. I've always got to remember that I have to fit this into that little space. December 6th, 2017. And it is Wednesday. All right, and we'll go ahead and get started with our sentence. So 5 hexing wizard bots jump quickly. Again, I think I was talking about this yesterday, that it's kind of a funny sentence, but you know, it's what you got. And we're gonna take it and run with it. It's kind of funny, so just good to see. Good to see the humor and the goodness. All right, now we'll go ahead and move on to the all caps, and then we'll repeat the process all over. Sometimes it feels like I'm writing these sentences quickly. Other days it feels like I'm writing them very slowly. Today is one of those days where it feels like I'm writing them very quickly, and I'm not sure if I am or not. But again, that's just how I'm feeling. It was like that first sentence went by very quickly. At first I thought that maybe I missed something, but nope. I guess I'm just getting a little bit better. I don't know. That remains to be seen. All right, so now we'll go ahead and move on to the second iteration of this sentence. I think that this quote is a little bit longer than normal, so maybe we'll spend some additional time on that. And I guess maybe I can write this sentence a little bit quicker so that I can not take up too much of your guys' time while we do the other part, which is the quote. And finally, the last sentence in all caps. The second and last sentence, maybe I should clarify that. So yeah, we're halfway through, or over halfway through this week. Just got 3 more weeks after this, so I think I kind of made a mistake in what I was saying, that we're actually going to be going week 49, 50, 51, 52, and then 1 day. So I think I might have been saying that week 52 only consists of 1 day, but that's not true. There's actually technically a week 53, if you want to call it that, but it's just 1 day, so not worrying about it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this now so that we can see the rest of the work later. All right, then we'll move on to the quote, which is, "The least initial deviation from the truth is multiplied later 1,000-fold," by Aristotle. I want to go ahead and get this started so that we can get through and not have to worry too much about what you're doing the rest of tonight, because this video is coming out a little bit later, unfortunately for you. But, like I've been saying, end of the year, a little bit busier because everything's wrapping up. it's just things have to be taken care of. So, yeah, sorry for that, but just gotta deal with it for now. And I'm glad this quote could almost apply here, but at least it's deviation from truth, not deviation from like schedule or something like that, because if I were to deviate from schedule, then it would say, or if the quote was about deviating, whew, hard to talk this late at night, it's not even that late, deviating from schedule, then it would, not be good for me, because this is a deviation from my schedule, the lateness of the video, and so it would just say that, like, oh, it's gonna snowball, or something bad is going to come from it. So I hope not, and it doesn't seem like it will be, so I'll just keep on writing. But what it is saying is that that when you lie, or if you do something dishonestly, anything that is not true, it'll multiply 1,000-fold. So, you start with one little lie, and then it can blow things up out of proportion, and end up causing a lot of harm to people. So you want to stay away from that. Just tell the truth. Most people appreciate the truth, so I don't think it'd be a bad idea to try and spread. In fact, I think it'd be a very good idea to try and spread the truth, that is. So hopefully, this message reaches some people. And that's kind of why I like doing these quotes from philosophers, because they have thought-provoking quotes or good advice. So yeah, it's just good to see it all. Good to see it all come out and really have an effect. And these aren't all just exercises of the mind, but a lot of them can be applicable in the real world. So that's another good thing to take into account when you're seeing these quotes, or hearing me talk a little bit about them. Hopefully you can take them to your own reflection and see how you can apply it. So it's not like you have to, but I think it could be a good idea, a little exercise, take some time away from some technology, even though you're watching a video right now, and spend some time thinking about these things. Just some advice, some suggestions. Uh-oh. I got distracted. The least initial 1,000-fold. I was about to write 1,000-fold because it was right underneath it. So the least initial. I don't know how I'm going to rebound from this. 1,000. The first initial 1,000 deviations. I'll just keep on going like that. And I'll just make sure to write Aristotle-ish. Because he didn't quite say what is written here, so I'll just put quotations. See, that's why we've been practicing quotations, so that when we mess up something, we can do that. From the truth is multiplied 1,000-fold. So, I actually hadn't made a mistake in a long time. I was kind of proud of that. But today I got a little bit zealous and just started talking too much and wasn't paying attention to what I was writing. So yeah, and again, this is Aristotle. And guess what? That minus sign can also be used as a dash. It's Aristotle-ish. Okay, so now we'll move on to the numbers. We left off on 2,380 last time, so we'll go 2,381 all the way up to 2,400. So I noticed that this is actually going a little bit longer. I'm not sure why. Maybe that's because I spent too much time on the first sentences, even though I didn't think I did. So I'll just put in a little more hustle at the end of this so that we finish in a good amount of time. And wow, this is one of the first times that it looks like I'll be writing a lot smaller than what I need to over here. So anyways, move on to the second decade and finish up this century of the 300s. Almost messed up there. So yeah, starting tomorrow, we're going to have the 400s, so we'll be writing a lot more 4s from now on. Still be writing all these 2s, but 4s is the big part, big aspect. All right, and now 2,400, wow. And now we'll go ahead and finish up on the simples. Now it's crunch time because I don't want this video to go too long. I don't need it to go too long, and I'm sure you guys don't need to watch all this. I'm just surprised that this much time has passed by. Usually it doesn't take me this long to make these videos, but hey, you know what? There's always a first. All right, there you have it, day 340. Thanks for watching. Pardon my mistake right here, and come back tomorrow and every day to practice with me. Alrighty, goodbye.